Okay, so this is a continuation of one of my videos from yesterday. I've decided that I'm going to continue with modifying this knife a little bit here. It's still difficult to close this, and we're gonna fix that. I brought my angle grinder in. Don't really want to make this mess in my house, but I'll do it in my basement. And we're going to just go ahead and continue this notch. We're going to make that bigger. And I'm going to take this edge. This is kind of sharp, and it kind of digs into your finger a little bit when you're trying to close it. You can see my finger is getting, it's not quite pierced, but I mean, it's not comfortable. We're going to take this edge on down. So I'm not even going to let the tool warm up. It's down in the basement. Just out of curiosity, how much easier is that to open and close? I was just curious because that Loctite really tightened up on this screw. It's stiff all the way now. Now it's not stiff. So I'm going to try to bring you along on this adventure. And there really shouldn't be much to it. It's actually going to be more purposeful and look better when I'm done. You can't really see how bad that notch looks. I basically took a Sawzall with a metal blade and cut this out, and it looks uneven. It looks like crap. I think with an angle grinder, it's going to be way more uniform, way more contoured, way smoother of a cut. So I don't know, maybe this won't be a continuation of a video. Maybe it'll be its own video. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And in this case, we basically just need to lift this. I'm going to have to cut this also. But this is the piece where the cutting needs to take place. You just remove the screws like I've done here. Try not to lose the screws like I probably will. You want to be careful because we got a sharp edge. There we are. There's the blade. So these are the two pieces I need to go trim. I want to make sure I don't lose this bushing. So we're going to set that there. And I'm going to wipe that off of my pants because why not? You can see how terrible of a job I did. We're going to go open this up. And it should look a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and take the blade off and bring this down and kind of compare from time to time where we're looking. So I'm thinking about bringing it deeper that way and more this way and maybe a little bit this way. So let's go ahead and go do that. I'm not going to... Okay, I'm going to pause the video, and I guess I'll bring the camera. Shoot, I thought the camera was going. I did not record my cutting that out. I could do such a much better job with the angle grinder. So I just took an angle grinder to it. It took me like maybe 2 minutes to do this. And I then went back with a file and kind of took the burr off. And what I need to do now is I need to get this plastic off somehow without it's going to screw up the plastic. I see that. It's going to screw this up. It's not going to be good. That's all right. I need a knife that I can open and, most importantly, close. The reason being is that's how I get good with my knives, is I open and close them, play with them, flip them, twirl them. And if I can't close it quickly with one hand, I won't even carry it. I can't even, I got to play with it. So I'm tempted to say a Dremel would be best here, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use the vise. Make sure we're where we need to be. Tightening it down. I think that turned out really good. Maybe got a little deeper than what I planned. Okay, so I'm going to hit the pause video and bring the blade down and reassemble it. Okay, I'm going to make some room here. See, where's this table is a little low for what I'm used to, but that's all right. What just fell? Probably a screw. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin reassembling the knife. See if we had success. I'm pretty sure we had success. Oh yeah. I can already see how awesome that's going to be. Okay. Ah, shoot. I forgot my bushing. Bushing's clean. The table is not. So I just wiped it off my clothes. Okay, this goes in there. Goes there. I would venture to say that if you didn't own one of these, you may not notice that. It does not look ugly. It feels different. It feels way better. Now, we're not done yet. Oh no. We got just a little bit more we're going to do. Damn vice. The next thing I'm going to do, then on my to-do list, is damn vice. And knock this edge off right here. Tired of it cutting into me. Use the file to knock that burr off. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got 3 mods. I put a flat spot on this phone will not focus right there. So there's a little less of an edge digging into my thumb. My thumbs are ultra sensitive dealing with this lock. It was probably not super necessary. And then I took this edge. You can't even see what it did look like, but it had a weird point to it, so it would dig into my finger. You can see my finger is getting a little rough, calloused up right there from messing around with that. Because when I go to close this, one-handed operation is my goal here. Okay, I want to be able to open it and close it with one hand. So now I can push down on the lock and use my index finger to go ahead and push on that, I don't know what you call it, hook. Okay, so there we are. I still need to get this looser, and I don't know, I need to find out what a good lubricant is. But yeah, now we've gotten this to where I feel like I can probably close this with one hand, at least with my right hand. With my left hand, see, this is where a left-hander doesn't even have a thumb stud. I might be able to hook this. But if I was to close this knife, this damn tripod, I can close it. I basically just need to hold it up against my pants, like so. Okay, now I think my tie light is ready for action. I think it's ready for service. Do I need to worry about me accidentally closing that? I'm gripping this as hard as I can. My finger is resting barely on that lock. It's not, in fact, it's so, I mostly don't feel it. What about this grip? Nope, again, I don't feel it. What about this grip? Well, you wouldn't hold the knife upside down. Oh, I didn't have the camera focused in the right spot. I'm not going to hold the knife like so, with the edge up. It's going to be edge down. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Not what I did, but what they did. And they could have made this comfortable to hold on to, but they didn't. They made it sharp and awkward and kind of hurts. It's backwards from what it should be. It should be shaped like this. And it's almost like they were going for the wave, but they waved it the wrong way. The wave should have went the other way. It still works, don't get me wrong. It works coming out of your pocket just fine. Yes. So there we go. I finally have my tie light 6-inch the way I like it. I can open and close it with one hand. I don't know how everybody else was able to do that. I got a feeling it's because they don't actually carry it, or they don't play with it the way that I do. I play with my knives constantly. I need to get that loosened up. It's still tight. It's very tight. I don't know. So I guess that's all I got for now.